Hello everyone, good day. How are you doing? It's been a while. Welcome to the Startup Corner question and answer segment. We answer questions that border around your business. And so this is one question that has come to our desk that we would like to address. Cynthia is preparing for her 45th birthday bash. A friend recommended Tito to her to make one of her outfits. Cynthia asked Tito to recommend a photographer, and Tito recommended Laide. Tito asked Cynthia how much Laide charged her. Should Cynthia share Laide's rates with Tito? Question for you and I. So I'm going to give my perspective, and I really love to hear yours. You can share in the comments wherever you find this. So should Cynthia tell Tito what Lydia is charging, what Laide is charging her? I think not. I don't think so. I think those are parts of the things that may not be so expressly said, but that's how we know whether you have integrity or not. So what I would recommend that Cynthia does is to ask Tito to ask Laide to give her to tell her how much she charged Cynthia. So Laide does not have to give Tito any other details about Cynthia, but the rates are actually up to Laide to decide if she wants to share with Tito or not. Because I'm looking at it from my perspective, Laide's rates are actually proprietary. They are not for everyone. So Cynthia should not share. Cynthia should ask Tito to ask Laide, because that's information that is really up to Laide to give. And so I'm now going to look on the sides of Laide and how Cynthia will possibly view Tito. Let's start with how Cynthia could possibly view Tito. For me, if I were Cynthia, I would view Tito as someone who is sneaky. Why don't you ask Laide, who is someone who you already have a relationship with? Why are you asking someone who you just met? And for me, those are some of the business behaviors that make me uncomfortable with whoever such a vendor is. Because for me, it just tells me that you don't really have scruples. You can basically backstab anybody for anything. And one of the things that people are looking out for, even if they don't quite say it, is someone they can trust, because there are many things, parts of the business process that requires trust. So if I'm seeing you that someone who you already knew before, you don't have any scruples throwing them under the bus with someone you just met, it makes me worry of you. Honestly, that's me speaking, but I really love to hear your thoughts on that. So for me, that's the way I would view Tito if I was Cynthia. And now going to Laide. So for the Laides of this world, this is how you can protect yourself against people like Tito. What I would say is, whatever information you're sharing with a prospect, someone who has not come into your family or your tribe, should be information that you shouldn't mind if it is shared elsewhere at all. So if you don't mind for people to know how much you charge, then by all means tell Cynthia what you charge. But if you have issues with how people knowing how much you charge, you probably should be looking into yourself anyway, because your rate should not be that much of a proprietary information, right? Because you really want to put out your rate card. So what I would say to people like Laide is, have a rate card that everybody knows about. So don't make it something that you are hiding and dodgy about. Do a rate card. Anyone that asks about your business, send them the rate card, so everybody in the world has the same information. Well, thank you for listening today. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please share your thoughts on this issue, and kindly follow us across all of our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn. The handle is still the same. Thank you very much for listening.